Hey guys, and welcome back. It's your boy Eileo. Today we have the developer's notes, which I'm actually on time with, May 9th, of course. And let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. I did skim it through right quickly before I started because I just had to see, and what's coming sounds like it's going to be really, really great, so I'm definitely excited. So the first new piece of news is Wujing is going to be our new Nat 5. No stats on him yet, but as soon as he comes out, hopefully I can get a video out for you guys within 24 hours. No promises though, but he looks fairly cool. He looks very, very, I would say probably kind of like a trap because you guys can see he has some lovely, lovely eyeshadow going on there. But as long as he looks cool, his animation's solid, and hopefully he's useful with decent stats. I have no complaints about that. They said that Lupin's getting that dungeon rework that they mentioned way earlier, like I think January, February, which is why we haven't had him, and he should be back as well. So I'm interested to see what they did with that. Maybe something new. Maybe it's like we're climbing up a tower and we're going. I don't know. I have no idea at all. But I need to steal that photo. I'm gonna go and steal all these photos to use them as my thumbnail. Then the skillbook fusion system is also introduced. We can fuse two skillbooks with the same grade to get a new skillbook with a little help from Merlin. So what I'm assuming that means is if we have two 3-star skillbooks, we fuse it together, we will either get another 3-star skillbook or there's a chance for us to get a 4-star skillbook. This could potentially be well, or this could potentially be bad depending on the rates. And not only that, but nothing like sacrificing your thousands of 3-star, 2-star skill books and getting a skill book for what's his name, Hermite. Nothing more beautiful than that, you know. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously they could have done this a better way, but it is what it is. Hopefully they come back to it later and it's implemented in a greater way, but for now it's okay. The many of masters have requested for expansion for the Astromon inventory. We're going to go from 200 slots to 300 slots. I don't know when that is going to happen, but it should be within the next month or two, which is great because even though I'm not even at 200 slots on just my first storage, you know, I am kind of like trying to gleam up mons and get them to Evo 3 so I can get them out in case I do need to fill it up. And especially after the live stream, I might need to fill that up. It just depends. But that's always a great thing. Hopefully one day I'll get Hana more. Hopefully one day. So that way I have not unlimited storage, but I mean 600 more slots. That's 600 more mons I can fit. So again, that's always a great thing. Hopefully they keep on expanding it and maybe one day we'll have 500 slots for storage. And then it looks like Heroes Fest is also getting a buff. We can now get 5-star light and dark Astromons from the Heroic Festival egg. So not when we pull mons from Heroes Fest, but the egg that we get after we pull in that 5 is what they're talking about, which is great. So that gives us 3 opportunities once again. If you can pull 3 Nat 5s, which lately has been impossible for me, but if you can pull 3 Nat 5s, there's a potential that you can pull a light Wukong, a dark Wukong, a dark purse, a light purse. You know, it gives that chance. We don't know percentage wise, but it gives us that chance. And I mean, I'm all down for that. I mean, if I can pull me like a light Siegfried, that's going to save me time from doing Colossus. Probably never do Colossus again, you know. Get like dark Siegfried and just call it a day. But again, this is great. So basically, go ahead and leave an F in chat, my boys, for Clans Fest, because other than getting Super Stones, what's the point in Clans Fest? Yeah, you can pull any mon that any mon basically possible in the game from the golden egg, but at least from Heroes Fest, if you pull a Nat 5, we're guaranteed another Nat 5 of any element. If you pull the golden egg from Clans Fest, you're guaranteed basically a Nat 4. So I did get lucky 2 times. I did get like a light Wukong and a fire Wukong. Actually, and I also got my dark Wukong. I got all my Wukongs from Clans Fest, but what are the chances of that happening? I mean, that's happened 3 times since who knows when. Astromon League special season feature. After the recent League Metal Shop improvements, more masters are participating in Astromon League. During the season, all the Astromons, attack and defender, will will begin a battle with full SP. That's very, very interesting as well. So that would be quite interesting. I mean, hopefully it would speed up PvP battles. I mean, it's pretty much all or nothing, I guess. If you can't get it off and kill them, you're pretty much screwed. But that's refreshing. I mean, it's not the Nat 2, Nat 3 only PvP, but there's nothing wrong with that. Currently, all the masters start out same points when the season resets, and we matched up with an overpowering opponent due to the random matching system within the same point range. To improve matching systems, we have changed the reset rule, and masters will start with different points based on the previous season record. So that's interesting as well. So instead of even if you hit heroes after the whole entire week, you always get paired up with people that have like Evo 2 Miho. They have like a level 1 Birdie and a level 48 Grass Kokomaru. You know, instead of getting paired up with them, you can get paired up with people already from the start with those nasty, grimy teams where they're running Light Succubus on Pugilist, with their Dark Miho on Pugilist, with their Dark Valk and their Light Odin, and then their hidden Light Odin on Pugilist with crazy high resist. So those people get paired up with them, and then the weaker guys get paired up with the weaker guys. So it makes it a bit more fair and a bit more incentive to do PvP, because you're not going to get face rolled right off the bat. And then Draka is also returning as well. He won't be this month as I stated, but in June or July, Draka will be coming back, which if you don't have a Draka already, a Fire Draka, get one. Even if you can only get it to Evo 2, get one. I'll definitely try and gun for maybe picking up a couple more Draka and see if I can get my other Fire Draka to Evo 3. That would be great. If not, I could still work on my light one. But definitely, if you guys don't have a Draka, it is worth it. Even an Evo 2 Draka on a Siphon set is worth it. And then Astromon Reviewer set. I never paid attention to that because, as you guys can see from watching my videos, I do the real reviews, and the reviews that they leave up there is just a whole bunch of kids and a whole bunch of people trolling, saying build this mon like this, build this mon like that, this mon sucks, this mon's great, and it doesn't really give you any concrete answers other than, I guess this mon is usable, I guess it's usable, but you don't really feel confident knowing about that mon unless you can see it in action, or you have someone not as knowledgeable as me, because I'm not that knowledgeable. But if you don't see someone that has used it before, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to use it. I don't know if I want to invest in it because it might actually suck. So, I mean, that's nice, but it is what it is. And then also a new anti-cheat system will be added to prevent abusers ruining the game environment for masters. So it looks like they're adding in maybe some type of, like, I wouldn't say like antivirus, but some type of guard against hackers, I'm assuming, that are doing damage modifiers to the game that just isn't possible. That's what I'm assuming that is, which is great. So no more people hitting 5,155 million mil on Titans. So that's definitely great. So I mean, I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely making the game more safer and having a lot less people breaking the game. So I'm definitely down for that. So that's pretty much it for this video. Again, I'm very excited that we can now pull light and dark Nat 5s, potentially, even though I never see one, but potentially from Heroes Fest. Jack is coming back, Lupin's coming back, we have a new Nat 5, so there's no reason why you shouldn't pull hard for Heroes Fest, especially with light and dark Miho in the pool. So I'm definitely excited about that. Once again, you guys, I'll be streaming on May 15th. I've planned from about 6:15 to 8. I'm going to be doing Heroes Fest, and I also will be opening up my eggs. Hopefully I can pull me a Dark Miho. Hopefully I can get at least 2 at this point, because I have none. But the month is still young, so it is what it is. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.